Welcome back to the range, and we're finna do another shout outs and thumbs down. As you can see, we're not that excited about this because we just don't know. But first and foremost, shout out to Venus for winning an event. Congratulations.
I want to give a special shout out to all the people in Chile, all their families. The death toll is now up to 800. Just wish that their families are doing well down there. Our respects to each and every one of y'all.
Shout out to SFA Women's Bowling for finishing their first season ever. Big ups.
Like to give a thumbs down to ESPN trying to determine where Tim Tebow's going to go. Wherever he's going to go, he's going to go. I don't think he's going to play for the Patriots. I don't think he's going to play for the Packers. So quit saying it.
I wouldn't eat these green eggs and ham.
I want to give a shout out to Hawaii because they had a tsunami over, I think it was over this past weekend. Give shout out to y'all. I hope everything is all right. I know they said on ESPN it wasn't as bad as it seems, but in some areas it was. But hopefully everybody's safe, and if you're not, hopefully everybody gets there.
I want to give a thumbs down to Andres Nocioni of the Sacramento Kings for being suspended for 2 games for drunk driving. Don't drink and drive.
Damn. I'm going to give a shout out to all the college basketball players playing their final home games for their respective schools. Everyone's going to remember you for your last game, so make it memorable.
Like to give a shout out to Danny Caspar Mustache Night on Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be fun because it also is senior day for the fellas, for the guys out there. And that would be my last home game as a Lumberjack.
I want to give a thumbs down to Sugar Shane and Floyd Mayweather for your antics during your press conference. All it is something just to try to get people to buy the fight. It ain't going to work. Mayweather, you should have just fought Pacquiao. You would have had a great payday.
$10 million.
Nice fighting for half of that. But, I want to give a shout out to City of Dallas for actually booking a Manny Pacquiao fight. Didn't think you could do that, but yeah.
I like to give a thumbs down to Dallas for booking a, Plan B Manny Pacquiao fight. He shouldn't really be in the running for it. Pacquiao should have took his ass to somewhere like Atlanta or something to fight. If it was just going to be some minor fight.
I want to give a shout out to the jury that found Mark Becker guilty of killing the Iowa coach Ed Thomas. May your ass right in here.
A huge thumbs down for that.
I gave a shout out to the jury. Thumbs down to him.
All right.
Okay. Well, I like to give a shout out to Tiger Woods returning home. You may not have said it publicly, but we already know your ass will be playing in the Masters.
I want to give a thumbs down to Golf Digest for publishing the story about Barack Obama and Bill Clinton making a personal phone call to Tiger Woods. Mind your own business.
I want to give a shout out to TiVo. You are now coming up with a new way to make computer all analog on your television, where you can go on and download any TV show or movie for just the amount of paying for subscription. That's pretty cool.
Shout out to the NFL Combine for finally finishing.
Okay. I want to also give I want to give a thumbs down to the Cowboys for reconsidering bringing back Terrell Owens. Mainly Patrick Craig. You crazy. Just let T.O. go. You did it. I hate the Cowboys, but you had a good season this year. Leave T.O. alone.
Well, I like to give a thumbs down to Gatorade for dropping Tiger off of it. When Tiger just came out with his brand of Gatorade, it sold pretty well. It brought people back to Gatorade. But now you're going to drop him just because of all of this? Because, man, whether you want to admit it or not, you gave him the energy to cheat so much.
I want to give a shout out to Gatorade, mainly because you know where you was invented at. Already.
I'd like to give a shout out to the next 9 days.
Already.
Because in 9 days it's going down. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to leave.
I got enough. I'm going to get back to that one in a minute, too. But I also want to give a shout out to Michael Jordan for finally buying the Bobcats. Finally. Well, controlling interest in the Bobcats. Good job. Maybe it'll boost up the NBA morale for the owners and everybody else. And now you ain't got to be doing 365 days of work with personnel because you just wasn't that good when you was doing it. Now you can sit back and relax and just let somebody that knows how to be the GM and president and all that run your team.
I also want to give a thumbs down to Michael Jordan because he was thinking about changing the name of the Charlotte Bobcats to the Charlotte Airmen and using the Jordan logo as the logo for the Charlotte Airmen. I don't know what he was planning on doing, but I don't like it. So.
Well, it did say the previous owner, his first name was Bob, so that's why he changed to Bobcats. So. Yeah.
I want to give a thumbs down to Rutgers. No way in hell should you even think about joining the Big Ten. What the hell is wrong with you? Stay where you are. Just because you're getting your ass beat in your respective conference don't mean you can just go jump ship to another one. Take them ass whoopings, get better, and come out on top. Plain and simple.
I'd like to give a thumbs down to Jordan. You're just trying to be another Mark Cuban. And a thumbs down also to the Big Ten if you even think about bringing Rutgers to the Big Ten. You are outside your damn mind you try that shit. I'm going to still be a Michigan State fan. But fuck the other 11 teams if they show up.
They had records in between. Oh, damn.
On that note, I want to give a shout out to the University of Texas for cutting ties with the Big Ten, for talking about joining them. They don't deserve it. And Big 12, Texas is a Big 12 place, and it should not even think about going to the Big 10.
Didn't we do that a couple weeks ago?
Well,
I don't really care. But I want to give a shout out to Gilbert Arenas, because Gilbert Arenas said he has no problem coming back to the Wizards.
He should.
I like that. That means you will stick with your team through the thick and the thin. And right now, it is pretty thin. As hell. Yes, it is.
Yeah, I'd like to go ahead and give a shout out to my pops. It has been confirmed that I will get the Harley Davidson truck after the spring break trip. I'd like to give a shout out to me, since nobody's talking, for finally getting ready to quit Domino's. Finally put in that 1 week's notice. Come this time next week, I will no longer work for Domino's. Very happy for that.
I want to give a thumbs down to Cleveland for quitting Domino's. Because Cleveland is my inside man to get me free pizza. I know I use him for free pizza, and he knows that. But he's cool with that. But now that I don't have that hookup anymore, I'm going to throw eggs at his car.
Thumbs down to this man, Chris, because he just doesn't know I can still get the free pizza. He just never asked. He just assumed because I wasn't working there, I couldn't get it.
And I also want to give a thumbs down to Chris for assuming that he couldn't get free pizza anymore. Because now that lets me know that possibly Chris can still get free pizza.
Because I got the hookup. Holla if you hear me. Hook!